Hello and welcome to another episode of Tech Talk. I am Dorcas Yakubuzala. This week we'll be looking at AI and robotics in Nigerian industries, its current landscape and future perspectives. To begin, let's take a report on our topic of discussion. Stay with us. In recent years, the global business landscape has witnessed a transformative wave driven by cutting-edge technologies such as artificial intelligence and robotics. These technologies are revolutionizing industries across the world, paving the way for increased efficiency, innovation, and economic growth. Nigeria and the broader African continent are at the early stages of AI and robotics adoption, thus embarking on a journey of technological transformation with promising opportunities and challenges ahead. As of 2021, the adoption of AI and robotics in Nigerian industries was gradually gaining traction, albeit at a slower pace compared to some other regions. Key sectors like manufacturing, agriculture, healthcare, and finance had begun exploring the potential applications of these technologies. In the modern era, the convergence of artificial intelligence and robotics has ushered in a wave of transformative possibilities across various industries. The integration of intelligent algorithms with robotic systems has paved the way for unprecedented levels of automation, efficiency, and innovation. Across the globe, industries are harnessing the potential of AI and robotics to reimagine traditional processes, pushing boundaries, and achieving what was once deemed unattainable. When it comes to manufacturing, factories are undergoing a revolution with smart robots that collaborate with humans, optimizing production lines and ensuring precision. Autonomous robots equipped with AI-powered computer vision systems are capable of tasks ranging from quality control to intricate assembly operations. The trajectory of AI and robotics promises a future where human potential is augmented, enabling industries to overcome challenges and embark on new frontiers. Human-robot collaboration will become the norm, optimizing work processes. Robots will be designed to assist rather than replace humans, creating safer and more productive work environments. AI-powered robots will be capable of adapting to dynamic requirements, allowing for efficient and cost-effective customization in manufacturing, healthcare, and other sectors. As routine tasks become automated, human workers will have more time to focus on creativity, problem-solving, and innovation, leading to the development of novel products and services. While the prospects are exciting, challenges such as job displacement and ethical concerns surrounding AI decision-making must be addressed. A balance between technological advancement and human well-being is essential. The synergy between AI and robotics is ushering in an era of unprecedented transformation across industries. As these technologies continue to evolve, industries that embrace them stand to gain immense advantages in terms of efficiency, innovation, and competitiveness. The key lies in recognizing the potential, investing in research and development, fostering a skilled workforce, and ensuring that ethical considerations guide the deployment of these technologies. The future is promising, and by harnessing the power of AI and robotics, industries can pave the way for a brighter and more innovative world. Welcome back from that break. In case you're just joining us, you're watching Tech Talk on Trust TV. We now have Professor James Agajo, who is the head of Wireless and Artificial Intelligence Group, FUTMINA, and a consultant with the International Telecommunication Union, ITU. You're welcome to the program today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
All right.
Trust TV family.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, so how would you describe the current state of AI and robotics adoption in various industries in Nigeria?
Yes, I think I'm a delight to be here. It's an opportunity to kind of share views and equally talk about the current trends in the field of AI and robotics, particularly as it affects Nigeria as a nation. The move towards adoption of AI and robotics is actually a move that normally does not just emerge at once. It's a gradual move, and with time, you have what we call building blocks created, and with time, all of these blocks will be put together and you have a very firm system. But with particular respect to Nigeria, AI and robotics development is actually, sorry to say though, is still crawling. We're still crawling. We know we are yet, but the environment actually has potential of coming out and emerging as a major player with time if the right policies are put in place, education, and at the same time a level playing ground for people to come and showcase their expertise. The issue here at the moment is that when you sit down and take time to analyze what is happening with regards AI and robotics, when you take Nigeria and other developing nations or developing nations into perspective, you actually know that we are really crawling. We're not there yet. In the course of the program, I think we're going to talk more on these very key issues and seeing how we can catch up with the moving trend, which is AI, and everybody is calling it the next oil as far as economic advancement and development is concerned.
Could you provide us with some specific examples on how AI and robotics are currently being used in Nigeria?
Yeah, specifically, there's this startup firm called Unicorn, sometimes way back in November 2022, actually developed the first humanoid, what we generally refer as robots, mimicking humans. And when they develop these humanoids, it was actually applauded. That happened in 2022 in November, and the Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy, as championed by the minister then, did talk about how they could use this as a way forward to develop capacity. The vice president then, Professor Yomi Osibanjo, was there to actually grace it, and it was highly applauded, and we saw it as the very beginning on how to go forward. And there they came up with talked about coming up with strategic policies that will kind of create an ecosystem where all of these players, participants who are actually interested in taking up AI, skilling up what they're doing with at the inclusion of AI, application of AI, will be accommodated. Because if you don't have the right policies that will actually recognize what you're doing, it's going to be terrible. And that was why we had this National Center for AI and Robotics was actually given birth to under the humble supervision of NIDA, an agency of government, still under that ministry, that came up with ways of having to see how other various startups will come in and develop their skill and probably up it to seeing how much of this thing will get into enhancing our economy, kind of. So, as a matter of fact, at this point, in as much as we feel we're crawling, we all know that we have a very high percentage as in population, because when we talk about close to 70% of Nigerian population are between 40 and below. So that automatically tells you that we have a potential to actually move on. But you need a level playing ground for people to come and showcase their skill, because there are a whole lot of other factors responsible for people to come and embrace this. And the factors are so much there, which we have today. And if these things are actually nip in the bud, that's the negatives, the problems are nip in the bud, then I think it's an opportunity for everybody who is interested in taking up AI as a skill in advancing the course of the area you find yourself.
So from your experience over the years, what do you think are the challenges facing the adoption of AI and robotics in Nigeria?
Good. I think the issue here is this. It's nice to talk about challenges very, very well. Reason being that when you talk about challenges and you identify it as a problem, then people tell you then there's no problem, because when you know there's a problem, so all you need to is to go all out and get these problems sorted out. Now we have challenges. Let me pick it one after the other. Now we have challenges of experts in this field. We need to have enough experts in this field that will come in as from another layer, maybe at the top, that will serve as some kind of overlay, so as to get a whole lot of persons below to be skilled, as in upskilling them. Then that's one. Then two, we have this problem of infrastructure within our environment, our society. We cannot, the world is moving towards the practicability of adopting AI in most of the things we do. You must have been seeing them, you must have been hearing of some of them. Technologies, I imagine, other technologies have been disrupted by some new things. So we cannot just afford as a nation to sit down where we are and just look at what is happening, because it's a competitive world, though. So we need to upskill. So infrastructure is a problem. And when I mean infrastructure, power, issue of power. We all know how much power, the level of how power has been epileptic in our environment as in Nigeria. Then two, the issue of funding is equally a problem, because for whatever group or set group of persons that probably want to take up these skills, they need funds. And let me take China as an example. China as a country is a state that make funds available for individuals. At some point, China as a nation got so much that they got money from their reserve and made it open that, please, if you have any project you want to embark on, there is enough money available for you, because money is actually not meant to be kept, but it's meant to be recycled for the benefit and purpose of getting to see things evolve and developed. And that has been their strength. So there's a whole lot of this thing. Then secondly, education. Our institutions, universities, polytechnics, secondary schools need to be properly funded. And the funding means most of the infrastructural gaps we're experiencing at the moment we'll be able to melt it and make sure we move on, because basically it's the issue of fund, so as to get more of these youngsters get themselves involved in this thing.
So could you share some insights into the role of education and research institutions in preparing a skilled workforce for AI and robotics related roles?
Yes. The educational institution is actually saddled with the responsibility of having to develop youngsters, and beyond youngsters, humans, to acquiring knowledge and equally skill. So if this definition is wanting to go by, then it therefore means that they have a role to play here. For whatever technology that is being evolved or being developed, the educational institutions have a responsibility to play here. Now, we all went to school. and some of us are still going to school as we speak. Most of our educational institutions have various departments responsible for this, and there is need to actually, you know there's this popular saying that you never stop going to school for an entire lifetime, because we keep going to school. Because even if you probably acquire the entire degrees, you still have to be going for trainings, upgrading even in your fields, whatever, because new things emerge beyond the old syllabus you have.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to talk about syllabus too. It's a major key
point.
It's a major key. It's a key factor to discuss. Now, the staffs there, like I just said now, most often you get to see that the syllabus the curriculum they operated while in school don't capture most of these new entrants. This current world we are in. Technologies are emerging day by day. So if you are probably to come and teach us what you learned as a professor years back, then you probably should be out of business. But it's not so. It's not so. Most of these personnel who are saddled with responsibility of giving knowledge to students equally have this responsibility to attend trainings, workshop, conferences, and that's why you see these conferences. You see lecturers, professors, industry workers attend around the globe, is to kind of benchmark and measure where you belong. So that you get new information, bring them home, share with those at home, and you skill up to know what is actually trending.
So just as you said, policy and regulations play a critical role in shaping the AI and robotics landscape. What steps are being taken to create regulatory frameworks that encourage innovation while ensuring ethical deployment?
Yes, while we're talking about policy, because I was actually coming to that. While we're talking about policy, we have issues of regulations too. Now, when you look at policy, you have a policy standing as a framework that will actually let us know that we have a platform to operate. Everything will be echoed, and people get to hear, and we begin to adopt and try get ourselves going in that area. Now, regulation most often do come either at the point of emergence of that program, or even after the program has actually when they kickstart the program. Reason being that the issues of regulation most often comes when you have an experience of what is going on. You see, we are encouraging people to go to adopt AI. But you should understand that at the point of adopting AI, there is this other side of it where people will want to, some persons will probably want to pick up AI and want to use it for malicious activity. And that is why it's actually necessary to come up with regulation. So
are they like the ethical concerns?
No, very, very important.
Okay.
Very, very important. Yeah. Now, these malicious activities could lead to so many. I don't know, let me just give you an example. When the researches on drone came out, a whole lot of persons saw the drone technology as a very wonderful technology where drones could be made to fly, supply good products, substitute materials, and we're happy. But those that were thinking at, looking at drone from the positives, never knew that some other persons could hijack it, because a drone could probably pick up a grenade and drop somewhere. So it's one concern to probably take very, very seriously.
Security concern.
Yeah, you understand? Very seriously. The AI stuff, they are probably should be bound. A kind of bound where you have your areas where you can operate. But when it goes beyond this point, no. Because we won't. I think the other day we heard some very funny stories in the US that somebody developed a drone and the drone, there's a robot, humanoid robot, that was had the capacity to go house to house and kill people. You know, that's quite scary. So if you just make it open, so a lot of persons could be using it for what they. So that's the essence of having the right policy and the regulation to actually address these concerns.
Okay. So what countries do you think Nigeria should look up to in terms of adopting AI and robotics, be it Africa, Europe, and other continents? What countries?
Yes, not quite a month ago, I was in Geneva, Switzerland, and I was actually invited by a UN-based body, International Telecommunications Union, ITU. It's a body I kind of consult for by developing find solutions to some of their problems based on the use cases they provide. And we've been working on that. Myself, I have a research team in my university called YNEST, and what we do there is to look at these problems and find solutions to them using AI tools and application. And the conference was actually on AI, and they called it AI for Good conference. People could Google it, you see what happened there. The who is who in tech were there. The most intelligent, one of the most intelligent humanoid, Sophia, was there. I think I made the clip available to your staffs here. You interview them and they seamlessly respond to you. So when I told you that very soon you're going to be at the top, somebody else is going to take this view on this seat. Don't be surprised. No time, but you're going to be controlling that those machines because you're going to be operating from the top layer. So your layer will actually go up. While this one's being done, will be now taken care of by machines. So what I saw, because I equally was invited to come and do a presentation on what we've done over here. But when I benchmark what we're doing with what other persons are actually doing, I think I saw the difference. The difference. And what is this difference we're talking about? Here we are, we have countries that have actually gone very, very far. Looking at the future, what the future portends, what is going to be convergent, the convergence in the future, not just about just what you do today. Some of these things they do are not giving them, they're not reaping immediate benefits from them at the moment, for them at the moment. But they know that is actually where the world is going.
All right, so in conclusion, what message would you like to convey to our viewers about the transformative potential of AI and robotics in Nigerian industries and its impact on the nation's future?
Yes. It's actually important to know and to note that AI is the future. It has established itself as the future. And Nigerians must embrace the adoption of AI in different facets so as to promote better quality and better services that will be competitive globally. And if that is done, certainly our economy will be out there to benefit. Let's know that we have one potential or one advantage most countries don't have. So many persons see population as disadvantage. Why? because they feel that these resources, it will be difficult if you have a resource to spread around this population. But it's not so, because China has been able to prove it, that what was seen as a liability before is now an asset. If most of the individuals are empowered by developing their capacity in these fields, then a collection of these individual gains, when you put them together, is wealth unlimited for the nation. So I think we have a new government now, and we need to take advantage of what we have. These are all assets. There are opportunities here for the government to tap into, and our economy will come back again. You can see before now, what used to be in vogue was about oil, about some other, so we threw away a whole lot of other strengths we have. But I think we are coming back, and that is where we're going. So technology, embracing technology, tech is actually the way to go. We're going to come up with startups who develop some add-ons for various applications, and the resulting benefit is that we're going to be making money as a nation. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for joining us on the program today.
Oh, my pleasure. It's nice to have you.
All right. So we'll go on a quick break, and when we return, we'll bring you tech tips. Stay with us. Today on Tech Tips, we'll be looking at some common AI tools that can aid in personal development and increase efficiency. Todoist, AI-powered task management tool that helps organize tasks, set priorities, and manage deadlines effectively. Grammarly, AI-driven writing assistant that provides a real-time grammar and spelling checks as well as suggestions for improving writing style. Notion offers a customizable workspace for note-taking, project management, and organization with AI-powered features like databases and templates. Forest, a productivity app that uses gamification and AI to help users focus by growing a virtual tree while they stay off their devices. Otter.ai, transcription tool that uses AI to convert spoken content into written text, making it useful for note-taking during meetings or lectures. Replica, an AI chatbot designed to engage in meaningful conversations and promote self-reflection and personal growth. Calm and Headspace, meditation and mindfulness apps that use AI to offer guided meditation sessions and relaxation techniques. Duolingo, language learning app that uses AI to adapt lessons based on user performance and provide personalized language practice. Anki, AI-powered flashcard app that optimizes learning through spaced repetition, helping users remember information more effectively. LinkedIn Learning offers personalized course recommendations using AI, helping individuals acquire new skills and advance their careers. Coursera provides access to online courses from universities and institutions with AI-powered features that facilitate interactive learning experiences. Miro, a collaborative online whiteboard platform that employs AI to enhance brainstorming, project planning, and visual collaboration. And that's how we wrap it up today on Tech Talk. You can drop your comments and contributions on all our social media platforms. Don't forget to join in next week, same time, same station, for a fresh edition of the program. My name is Dorcas Yakubzala. Goodbye.